Try to hope this angle look good.
Move on towards the TV a little bit.
Just slightly.
I'm trying to hide my face.
You hide
Yeah,
that
yeah,
face?
yeah, yeah.
You sure, huh? So you the
Yeah.
gangster, huh?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, everybody wanna sit here?
It's another spot.
It's not right there, everybody wanna sit there? They comfortable, man.
Yeah. Get that vein glowing. You gotta get that vein glowing. I get that 15 in the team.
Go to the high bench.
What hurts though? Bro, this mic, check it.
But anyway, you can see my
Check it, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know this.
We good.
Okay. Yeah. Shalom. You know, this is GreatMillStone, Virginia. You know, and I'm with the Jersey camp, so you know, I'm a special guest. You know, so this is the brother Mataza. You know, just as always, you know, just dropping by. But of course, you know, this is a GreatMillStone, Virginia, to give you latest articles and news and lessons through the spirit and power of BaHaSham Rawchaa. But of course, as always, first and foremost, we give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahawah, BaHaSham Rawchaa, BaHaSham Qadash.
I want to say double honor to the elder GreatMillStone who teaching us the truth. And of course, I want to say peace and blessings and salutations to God. Come out there to put in His truth throughout the four corners of the earth, to the best abilities. God throughout the four corners of the earth. Don't say shalom. And of course, you know, like I said, we're gonna do a, open forum. So whatever the Spirit leads us to, dwell to edify whoever may be watching. So brother can go ahead and bring out the first precept, and get yourself from there.
This is Revelations chapter. This is Revelations chapter 3, and straight to the point, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation." And here it is. Again, we was going at a little bit at camp. As far as believing, because at the end of the day, this all comes down to believing, and it all comes down to hope. Okay, just like as far as hope, we're hoping that through our works, the things that we are doing, going out on the highways and byways, that there's a reward that is set for us, man. All right, it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And again, going into as well, it's gonna try everyone, and it kind of goes a little bit into how we was talking about the trials and tribulation, the test that we're going to go through, man. That's why the elect is going to be good in that day, because they prepared for that day to come. We're preparing now. And then again it says He's going to keep us from the hour of temptation, to where when sudden destruction comes upon us, we'll be good.
And it said another key word up there too about the talking about patience, man. This patience is will. You have to endure patience, man. Long suffering, man. That's what it's about, being part of the truth, man. Long suffering, man. Prime example, look at the elders, man. The apostles, and the elders, that's younger than them, they've been preaching, putting this word out for 4 decades, man. Putting in hard work and hard labor, and look what has flourished, man. And the elders are still on fire, man. We gotta have that same mindset. Yeah, don't get me wrong, hasten the day. And the Lord, the scripture says, Matthew 1:3, the Most High man is not a man that should lie. And it says, the day shall slip fully. Like I said, so yeah, this go by fast. But again, prophecy still has to be fulfilled, things still have to be in order, before, the major prophecies come, such as the MOTE, process stuff to be made, where the stuff has to be made, for example, like I said, license legislations, the multitude starts to come in, so a lot of things still has to be processed, man. That's how the Lord does things, man. The scripture says that no man knows the day out or the hour of the Son but the Heavenly Father, man. So in the meanwhile, what we gotta do is, like I said, continue keeping this word, doing what we're doing, man, because at the end of the day, we're still growing in this thing, man. We say we're ready, but until it hits, it'd be a different story, man. So, so that's nothing wrong with it. So like to build you up, while you still can, before that time, it comes to an end, man. Like I said, because what? Hey, the scriptures is it's like living water, man. There's nothing wrong about the scriptures, man. Because what? We grow every day, Now, for example, man, look at ourselves now compared to what was maybe like 5 or 10 years ago or a few years ago, man. We grew, and the more we grow up in this word, the stronger we become, man. But
I can just finish it. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
that's right, man. So no man take that crown. Hey, the scripture talks about how run the race, man. We got to run that race, man. And the scripture says what? Work out thy own salvation and trembling, man. So that's what we got to do. We got to hold in our candles. We got to hold our crown, man, so nobody else takes it, man. As you can see, man. Like I said, every facade, man. There's always that, that doesn't finish the race, man.
Pretty much, man, like the brother said, man, like nobody take your crown. Pretty much you're holding on to this truth to where it's like if if you're not enduring, and you got brothers that pretty much ran out of gas. So what the Lord do? The Lord will put that candlelight out. You know what I'm saying, and give that jewel to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your calling is upon you. So you got to hold on to it. We got to lean on the Lord. I got some real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 16. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And this foundation, this truth is the foundation. And when this place starts to implode from the inside out, okay, we're not going to make haste. People that don't have this truth as a foundation are the ones that's going to make haste to their own destruction. You see? Mm-hmm. All right? We're not going to make haste, man. Why? It's because we're going to lean on these scriptures, these words. All right? Us enduring for all these years that we've been in this truth, we've been enduring. And the Lord is gearing us up for that time to come. You see? Mm-hmm. And keeping us to stay even keeled, man. Keeping our mind in the right place, in the same righteous mindset. It says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and the righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place. You see? And like I said, we're seeing all things being exposed here in 2024, man. And pretty much, man, we pretty much are shutting this place down through the Spirit, man. So we just gotta continue to hold on, stay hold to that foundation, that chief cornerstone, which is Yahawashi. And just keep pressing on, man. We pretty much, man, we pretty much are in the 11th hour, man. All right, we right there, we see it, we see everything unraveling before our eyes, man. And it has to be a beautiful sight for even the apostles to see it, to where they have been flourishing, like the brother said, for over 4 decades, to see it really come to its fruition. You see how the camps have grown. Brothers are getting stronger in the spirit. Brothers have been laboring for a good amount of time in this truth, and been getting built up, and this truth has been reached out throughout the 4 corners of the earth, like the scriptures say, man. It has to be a beautiful sight for them to see, man. And they feed off our energy, and we giving them that we also giving them that boost. You see, for them to lead and rule well. You see.
Hey, real quick, just to back you, just a quick precept, because you mentioned how this is an exciting time to live in, right? This is very exciting because we're in the time of the last few prophecies. So this is Sirach chapter 25. And 7, it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. We're seeing the fall of the wicked.
Yeah, I just add on, because it's a beautiful thing that we're trying to live in, because this is our fathers, back then during the time of Yahawashi, they didn't understand these things, but we have to understand it. Because what? We're in that time now. Like you said, being exposed, everybody being exposed, man. Like I said, you see these celebrities, man, they're being exposed right there, man. I mean, go to show you, man. Like I said, there could be more exposure, man.
Mhm.
You know, which is a beautiful thing, man. You know, because what we're doing our job, man, what we're supposed to do, man. You know, like I said, staying in this word, and Yahawashi gonna do the rest for us, man. The scripture said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light, man. You know, the Lord not telling us to do all these drastic things and doing these, you know,
Travel the country.
yeah, you know, all this crazy stuff. And the Lord just said, continue the word, do what I said, man. You know, because what we are fishes of men. Till that time when y'all should come back, then we're gonna be hunters, man. That's when the real fun begins. The spiritual powers, you know, just like doing the book of Acts, the American like
Yeah.
all of us gonna be doing something, man.
Yeah, doing something, right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when the fun begins, you know. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Again, you know, that's what, you know, like I said, doing lessons and all that, again, that's what keeps us stable. That's, you know, that keeps our body washed through the word, man. That's what we don't wait for, man. You know, because what we believe in this thing, we take this thing seriously, man. You know, like you said, you actually believe, man. You know, that's what, hey, man, we can continue this thing for a long time, man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, when you think about it, he said his burden is light. You know, it's really, it's basic. Just teach, study, teach, keep your life plain. But that seems kind of hard in the time that we're living in because of the distractions, the pleasant to the eye or the lust of the flesh. Or really, it's light.
Yeah.
You know, you make your path simple. Go to work, handle responsibilities. You do what you gotta do. You study, you read, you teach.
Right.
Do your work. You know.
And it's beautiful, like the brother said, man. The Lord is taking away those distractions, man. Like, you know, like the music industry, okay? Right now, us in this truth, man, and people, even people of the world, they're narrowly looking upon these people, man. What the hell is going on with y'all? You see? The Lord is taking that spirit away, man, that the whole distraction spirit, man. That whole music industry was a distraction spirit, man. You know? So now, we're seeing things being exposed, man, and people, like I said, though, you know, and brothers, pretty much fans still in the music industry in a way, you know, in your leisure time, you do what you do, you know? But now, nobody's looking at that industry the same way. Nobody's looking at the artist in the same way. You see? You know? So the Lord is actually taking away any little, if you have even look, any little inkling of distraction, the Lord is exposing it and putting it out there, man. Okay? So the Lord is pretty much guiding our path, man. You know? Right now, man, we're supposed to be having that tunnel vision, man. Like the brother said, man, take care of your responsibilities in this wicked world. And really, you shouldn't really be entangling yourself with the world, man. This place is getting more and more wicked, man. You see? So we have to actually detach ourselves from this place, man.
I was gonna say too, it goes back to what we was talking about at camp too, as far as what's it? Cutting I think the brother was talking about cutting the edges of the plant. You know, your I forgot what the word is for it. Like
Trimming land.
You're trimming and everything like that, you know, and the trimming goes into as far as sacrifice too, when you think about it, because before when we were in the world, like the brother said 5, 6, 7 years ago, you know, we had all these things, but then we sacrificed it, and now, bro, I mean, I speak for myself as far as foremost, like, I had a lot of stuff, but now I really don't have anything. Now I can literally just walk out with literally nothing. I don't care about the things that I have, you know. So it also goes into that, you know, sacrifice. So that's the discipline, and we came into this world with nothing. We're best believe we're gonna go out with nothing, man.
Yeah. Okay. Got a precept. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 11. This was a little long one, but you know, brothers can chime in. And it says, let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith.
Hold on, I said a true heart, which is a true mind, a sincere heart. You know, you don't come into this thing, you know, looking for some sort of fame or vain glory. You come in with a true heart because you fear and you want the Lord to save you. You know?
Kind of, yeah, kind of. Like I said, you gotta be, like you said before, I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be lukewarm, you know, you gotta be serious about this thing, man. It's not something you want to be a part of, man. You know, the Lord not looking for something like that. I mean, looking for sincere men, man. And especially in time of need, man. Because think about it, man, we're gonna be kings and priests, man. You know, that's what the Lord prepping us up to be, man. We're actually gonna be men in this thing, man. The Lord is really preparing us to be men.
And if you think about it, right, if you had a business, if you had your own business, and you needed someone to run your business, ain't you gonna hire men that actually gonna work? If they not working, you gonna be like, what the fuck you doing? I gotta fire you, bro. You keep coming up late. You half-assing at this job. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. So you gotta go. I gotta get somebody that really wanna work. You know, that really trying to be, you know, make this job work. Cause I need some, you know. So the Lord do that with His business.
God, prime example, the 10 talents. When you read about that, what happened to that guy, the 0 talent? What did he do with it? He took it and he hid it.
Right.
You know, and then when Simon called him, you know,
He goes, "Give it right back."
Yeah, give it right back. He said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know? God. And it says, Hebrews 10:22, and it says, let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water. How do we get washed? Through the word. You know?
Our minds get washed. Because our minds were filthy in the world. You know, we thought it was supposed to be, you know. If she's digging me, you know, fuck it. She got to do, but as long as nobody don't know, why not? She all over me, right? That's adultery. You know, you listen to hip hop, you fantasize about making a whole bunch of money. You try to go out here, you show out, you see a bunch of girls there, so you start showing off, you know, trying to act like you that dude, you pull up in that whip, you know, whatever. You know, you started smoking your weed because it was cool, and then now you learn to like it to where you can't go a day without it. You just wanted to be down with bros. You wanted to fit in. You was at a new school. Shit, you saw these dudes. They accepted you on their block. Went on their block, chilling with them. You know, you had to fight and shit. Show them niggas that you could fight. Like, we was in the world. You know.
Yeah.
Now we in this truth. The Lord refreshes our mind and builds us up to men that's of value. Men that serve a higher power out of that governs the universe. You know.
I was gonna say, then going into the brainwash, there it is, and it makes me think of Polite, because he called this brainwash. And then I believe it was Elder Gabar that corrected him and said, yeah, this is brainwash, because your mind is dirty. Right. So it makes you think, and when they said that, it's like, wow, it's amazing, and it makes me think of the scripture, John 15:3, now ye are clean. Oh, you have that?
Yeah.
Come on, you got it. That's the spirit.
John 15:3. Now you are clean through the word which I spoke of.
Right, speak that again. Say it a little
So
louder.
it says,
Yeah, speak up.
now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Right, now you are clean through the word that I have spoken unto you. So this is what cleanses you. This is the true cleansing agent that's going to clean you from your wicked ways, man. So this is it is a brainwash, man. And we all need brainwashing, man.
Especially from Esau. These filthy foods, these polluted air, filthy water, the man's philosophies, you know, these religions, like the brother holding up. Right, he did.
Yeah.
Christianity,
big
man.
signs, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Big one. Extra large.
Hey, and that's the truth,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too. I was gonna say that goes into Ephesians 2:11. You know, on down where it says that ye were aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. You know, so we were worshiping other gods and doing the same thing the brother was saying. You know, so we do need to become a new creature.
We need a new mindset. We need better morals, morale. You know, a righteous mindset. We need a kingdom's mindset.
Yes.
Under the spirit and power of Yahawashi.
I got something real quick. On the comment board. This is from Yahawah of the Hopeful Elect. Shalom, brother. This is Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6 through 9. Brothers can chime in. This is Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. For Yahawah giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
That's right, bucket's like a shield, man. You know? Hey, that's what the scripture says in Ephesians, walk around the whole body in the armor, man, so that we could ascend against the wiles of the devil, man. You know? I mean, you gotta put that to 200%, you know, not just on camera, but off camera as well, man. You know, because what we fight against demons, principalities, and, you know, 2/3 heathens and all that on a daily basis, man. Like I said, even our personal demons, you know what I mean, that we go through, man. You know, like I said, that's constant battle. It's a war, man. You know, it's a war every day, man. You know, that's why we can't let the world and the flesh, you know, like I said, consume our spirits, man. That's why it's important to come out in highways and byways and get edified and get washed through the word, man. It cleanse our bodies, man. You know, I you say fighting after you get like a rest pit stop, and you know what I'm saying, you get a little camp rest, and then you go right basically back out to war, man, so to speak.
Yeah, real quick, the word, you said sound wisdom.
Yeah.
So I looked up the word sound wisdom, meaning in Google, it says, for those willing to align with the Most High, right? That's going into Proverbs 2 and 6 to 11. And this one says, what is the definition of sound wisdom? The wisdom that comes from the mouth of the Most High is sound wisdom, because it is wholesome and true.
Wow, that's Google.
Yeah, Google, yeah.
Can't get around that.
Google stepping up.
You got a 230. I'll tell you what his idea of sound wisdom is, which is garbage, man. You know, it's what his adversary toward him. You know, and that's the whole thing is how we walk in this truth is now how we cleanse ourselves from the mindset of this world, man. Okay, everything that we have learned, man, we had to be untaught from our adversary, man. You know, we had to unlearn everything, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be cleansed by this word. But reading on, it says,
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Just 2 more sentences. This one says, this heavenly wisdom is substantially different from the worldly wisdom.
wow, woo, we done again, huh?
Yeah, it says, the wisdom that comes from the mouth of the Most High is sound wisdom, because it is wholesome and true.
Wholesome and true, though. Like I said, though, like the scriptures speak about the wholesome words. You know, right?
It says, the heavenly wisdom is substantially different from worldly wisdom. So it's not the same.
Right.
And this is the last one, sound wisdom. It says, it is a sense of rightness, or at one mint with the Most High, good.
See, and really, that whole word wisdom don't have nothing to do with this world,
Right.
with this world. Okay, that is a righteous word, wisdom. The true wisdom is from above, man. You know?
Salaki, I was going to say that goes into what Paul did at camp. That's brought as far as 1 Corinthians, I think it was the 2nd chapter. And it says that we have not received the spirit of the world, but the spirit that is of the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing, you know?
And let me finish up, right? In verse 8, it says, he keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. You see? Yo, and the Lord, like I said, the Lord preserves the way for his saints, man. We walking uprightly. You know, as long as we are walking uprightly, Yahawah is going to be our buckler, man. Okay? All right? And we're into these dark times, man. You know? All right? They didn't talk about the valley of the shadow of death, man. This is what we're entering into, man. And we got that covering, man. We got to firmly believe in that, man.
I got something to add to that. This is St. John 17 and 14. I have given them thy word, and the world hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. Like you have brought out about how the Lord preserves. What's that last part out? About how like the Lord preserves the way of his saints, pretty much.
Right, pull it up again, hold on. Yeah, it says, he keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints.
Mm-hmm.
See? The Lord is guiding that path, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord is like them guardrails. Okay? We got going out and about in this wicked ass world, man.
Lane assist.
Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord, lane assist. We have the Lord is our lane assist. Right. You know what I'm saying? That them guardrails, man. The Lord is keeping us in that path, that righteous path, man.
Right.
That we have to still follow, man. We know that this place is done, it's toast, man. We see it, man. And the morality of this place is gone. So why we want to be partakers of this world, man? They're losing. We see it.
Yeah, Yahawashi condemned this world. He said it's an adulterous and sinful generation. He said they shall be ashamed of them. We're gonna be ashamed of them when he come and the brightness of his coming, roughly paraphrasing.
Mhm.
Real quick, because you mentioned the word upright, right?
Mhm.
So I looked up upright. It says, an honest, responsible, and moral way. So the Lord keeps us in an upright way. And we also know, because it says upright, upright means upright, erect, vertical. It says something that is positioned of being straight upward, not leaning.
Right.
Mm.
Hey,
No.
hey, you want to ask me? I want to be, let's say, vertical. I want to be vertical. I want to go
Right.
vertical. When the Lord comes back, I want to be going vertical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the terrorists come, yeah, I want to be going vertical. Yeah.
Good.
And the scriptures speak bad about, you know, because on the opposite, it's like a person that's forward. It speaks about like a perverse person or perverse wisdom, otherwise known as forward wisdom. And when you go into that word forward, it means like crooked, you know.
Okay. Yeah, going back to like Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22. And it said, let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is the faithful that promised.
Hey, so what's the profession of our faith? Let's do this work, man. This is our profession that we're doing right here, man. You know, we eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff, man. You know, okay, the word is always on our mind, man. You know, even if we, we're not, out and about, man. We're looking at things through a spiritual lens, man. And that's a good way to go, man. And not forsaking what the Lord has put within us, man.
Hey, yeah, exactly right. Athletes become professionals, right? Professional athletes. Well, we become what? Scholars and professionals. This is our profession, so we're hoping to grow to be a professional at the word. Someone asks, we can give the right answer.
Yeah, because a lot of these celebrities and athletes, they think that they can be prophets of the Lord, and I was like, no, man, look, man, just stick to what the Lord gave you, man. I mean, just go dribble and play ball, and you sing, and do your job, man. Let us do our job, okay. The Lord called us to do our job, which is to prophesy and to teach the people, man. Okay, we're not out here playing basketball. Look, like I said before, just stick to what y'all doing, man. Okay, let the professionals, us, do our job.
And look, I think the scriptures say that the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right.
So, and another thing, we all know athletes like to be rappers. Rappers want to be athletes.
Right.
You know?
Right. And it's a beautiful thing that the brother's talking about, because look, the Lord had these guys, Kyrie Irving and Kanye come out, and what happened? They got shut down. That's not your lot, bro.
Yeah.
Just
play
you
ball.
better just throw the ball, man. Just do what you do, man. This whatever wickedness you're doing. Because my thing is that you're not gonna change your way, because what? Esau already gave you the ultimate ultimatum. Like, what was you gonna do? What you gonna do? Give up everything and come out there and come out there on the highways and hedges and hold posts? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
If you know what you know,
For a year?
this though.
For a year?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Just quietly watch. Just quietly watch. And hopefully the Lord will have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? You want to give alms, you can give alms.
Hey, that's a man that's humble, man. A rich man. The scriptures say, Yahawashi said, it's hardly for a rich man to enter into a kingdom.
Yeah.
But a brother sincere, if he's rich, and then he give his riches up and come before brothers and stand and camp across for like a year, some change, and keep coming consistently, diligent, and then he cross over, that's when you know.
Yeah.
How about Yahawashi, man?
Hey.
That's hard though.
Yeah, and that's the thing of it. If that was a man's lot, that man would just walk away from basketball, get cut off, whatever it was, and you could pretty much be able to live off what you have made from these people, man. And just be able to live right in a righteous way. But that's not your lot. That's why you got shut down. And pretty much, you guys had to change your tune, so to speak.
On the ground.
Yeah, that's what I add on too, man. Also you 2/3, and because you remember when doing the eclipse, right? Everybody was talking about it, saying this or that, and then once it's over, going back to your, like you said, just going right back to your wickedness, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up another precept the brother brought out, Yahawah of the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, brother. This is we have here. You got Matthew chapter 16, verse 25, and that's going right into what we're speaking about right now. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." And you can't get around that.
That's all. Yeah.
You see? So pretty much, man, hey, you gotta be faced with a situation to where, we lost our life, man.
Right.
No? As we lost our life, man. We forsake all, man. We forsake everything, man. Okay? It costs us a lot of what we would be able to gain worldly things.
Right.
You see? All right? We forsake that. Okay, we know that we're on a righteous path. We know we're on a winning team. You see?
When you in this truth, and your era of your age is in the music, your time, your prime, and you teach it, and that goes on, and another generation comes, and another generation comes, and it's like you're really looking back, like, damn, your time is past. You either gonna get down how these young dudes is, which is now you being way worse than you was when you was coming up, because back then, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't as demonic as these ninjas today is, man.
And and y'all just nasty work. Y'all just nasty work, man. Look at Generation Z. You see the kids walking around, right? These mothers that are having these kids, and the kids are grown up. These kids look like a bunch of cartoon characters to me. They look weird. They're like weirdo. Right?
Yeah.
They got this weird look in their face. They're doing like weird hairstyles and dressing weird. They're weirdos, like a bunch of cartoon characters. They can be cartoon characters, literally.
They are.
And you see people on social media parading their kids around, like, look at my baby boy. Look at my baby boy. The kid, look, he's about like 10, 12 years old. Look like a damn cartoon character.
They raised off of TikTok and Instagram.
Sheesh.
You gotta understand the level of the mind of these young dudes. They literally grew up, and they growing up off of TikTok and Instagram. That's life. Like at one point before that was World Star. Certain kids grew up off of World Star. Fortunately, some of us brothers that are a little older, we didn't have social media. You was outside, played manhunt, you know what I'm saying? Catch a girl, get a girl, or some shit. Like, you had to make fun and be creative. Nowadays, their mind is driven and influenced heavy into TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, the gaming industry, all these little sayings and memes.
You got these influencers like
Yeah.
ISP,
So you got man, brother,
especially
especially them. He's a monster when it comes to this engine. When it comes to the influence on these children, Kasanat and his whole little crew and shit like that. It's very influenced. If he say something, millions of people around the world gonna say something. They're gonna make it become a meme. Everybody, what's this? God did. The Chinese dude with him. God did. That shit crazy. Brian Garcia, when he was getting interviewed after the fight, he talking about something God did. Like he had to say the trend.
Right.
Yeah, shit crazy, yo. These kids are like Apostle said, GMO babies, man.
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And this is going exactly with everything we were talking about, as far as this being the job. Okay, as far as we're sacrificing these things, man. The things that we once had in this world, man. And also, again, like Kalab was saying, as far as like when we're in this truth, it blocks out all the distractions. And also what we was talking about at camp, as far as being a beard, having a beard, and manly badge. These things women don't look at these things, but that's a good thing. To be honest, it gets us closer to the Lord. Being that we're not eating these certain things and not doing the things that's of this world. That's a good thing.
Yeah, the ancient customs
Right.
are better than the customs and the fashion of this world. Apostle Paul said, the fashion of this world shall pass away. In the ancient of days, who is that? That's Yahawah. He's going to bring us back to the things that were from the ancient times, because that was far more better. Men being manly, you know, warriors, and women being feminine. You know, everything in its right, in its order, man. You know?
It says, and being not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And again,
That's that brainwash.
yeah, there it is. See, goes exactly what everything we're talking about as far as brainwashing and getting ourselves clean. You know,
Don't let the word brainwash
yeah, that's
mess you up, because all Jake use it, everybody use it, even in school. You ain't know nobody. Yo, you brainwashed, bro. Like, you know, it's like, it's not a bad word. You know, it's not. If you gotta know the meaning of words, and that's why I was just thinking about how when the apostle was like, Yahawashi holds light as well. You know, going into
Illuminated.
and mess people's minds up,
Right.
because they don't understand the meaning of words. If you understand the meaning of words, it doesn't trip you out. That's the problem with Jake. They don't understand context, and they don't understand meaning of words. They only go with what brings emotion. What? The devil?
Yeah.
The devil? Like you laughing. What the fuck you laughing for?
Yeah.
You know, devil just means deceiver. The word Satan just means adversary. This means even an Israelite could be a devil. Even an Israelite could be Satan. You know?
Yeah. And who trips over more than Edom? Edom trips over the devil more than anything. Oh, he said white man devil.
Right.
Yeah, you're a deceiver.
Yeah.
Then you don't even know the meaning of the word stuff.
Right.
You see? You know, you get all emotional. It's because, and then our fault because you've been taught lies.
Yep.
Now the truth is coming in your face, so you got a problem with it, man. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it though. You know, take it up with your boss, the people that's ruling over you. Okay, because you're pretty much a two-time loser.
They've been lied to.
That's it. You've been lied to.
Yeah, now you don't have white privilege. Now your America is falling. The scriptures say the angel's gonna say it's falling and falling, that great city.
You know?
Eventually it's gonna be going.
Yo, that white picket fence is missing a couple of teeth on it. You can fade it out. Needs some painting. It's done. It's gone.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about real quick about what the brother said about sacrifice.
Sacrifice,
You got it?
Yeah, it says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
And even with that, it takes me back to when we was at the old spot, the original spot, DTA days, and we was out there. It was snowing, and we was out there prophesying. And Shaw was pretty much prophesying, and he literally had icicles off his beard. He was out there just going hard in, man. That was like, yo, man, I'm trying to find. I wish I could see that video, man. Like I said, though, huh? Yeah, but that was like that. We was out there going hard, man. That's how presenting our body as a living sacrifice, man.
Out there,
You know, it was nobody was out there. We was just out there just doing what we were supposed to be doing, man. You know, that's a perfect example of that, man. You see?
And you know something too, at that time, brothers was younger. Brother had the zeal. You know, but we all still have the zeal, but according to knowledge. But this is the difference. Now that we're more seasoned in this thing a little bit, got a little more salt to us, we growing in this thing, hopefully through the spirit and power of BaHaSham, we make better choices as wisdom. We make choices using wisdom. Now if it's snow, we ain't gonna stand in the snow, we get up under the canopy, you know, and still teach, but we still get out there. You know, if it's okay to get out there, you still got to use wisdom. But like you said, can't take that away. That was showing the Lord see the sincerity in it, bro.
Great faith. That's great faith. That's great faith to be out there. To do what we do is great faith. You know, and no wonder the Lord sees that counts that as righteousness and for us to be able to make it on that journey, man.
You got brothers that camp by themselves, man.
Great
They got
faith.
no brothers with them.
Great faith. We had brothers that have done that in the past and have grown the camp. That's great faith.
Right.
Them brothers is gonna be Lord willing. Brothers is gonna be rewarded, man. You know?
Because if you camping by yourself, and then you got 4 dudes or crowd coming up to you, and they're attacking you, they trying to have their way with you because they looking like you ain't got nobody with you. You know, they got to take tack on you. They think they got an advantage on you because there's more of them than you.
Yeah.
You gotta have great faith to get your behind back, bring it back out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but that goes back to the Lord guiding your path, and the Lord pretty much being that buckler, man. So the Lord is not gonna have it you in a situation to where you can get into a situation with the 2/3 out there, man.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna let that word come out, man. The Lord's gonna preserve that brother that's out there by himself, man. The Lord ain't gonna get that brother in no type of situation like that on his own, you know? You know what I mean? The Lord control the minds of these people, man. You know, he's gonna lead them, whoever's gonna be led to destruction, that's their line. You see? You know, that word is gonna have free course. You see?
Nah, it ain't wise to think it's brave. Because you know you gotta always keep it in the balance. We're being sincere in what we're speaking about. And the Lord see within the sincerity of a man. But then you got others that are like to do things, they gonna go to the hood. But then they get shot at. And thinking that they serving the Lord. You got no business being in the hood. Go to the highways and the byways. Go to the city, the market. Why are you going to the hood and thinking that they shooting at you, you survive, you put your life on the line for the Lord? That ain't using wisdom, man.
You know, in the most dangerous and worst places, the Lord put those people in those situations, man. Those people ain't gonna come out of what they into. Those people are fuel for the fire, man. The people living in the worst conditions, okay? Because those are the most ignorant, and this ignorance is not knowing. The most ignorant people on the planet, man. Okay? Right, you gonna fight me over a white Jesus, man? That's pretty much what you're trying to defend. You see how these people's minds is going, and they pretty much are serving NASA. Okay? Anybody come up against this truth in this day and age, man, they got a beta spirit, man. That's a beta spirit. They trying to come up against men, and because you got a problem with it, you scoff and whatever else. That's a beta spirit, man. Okay? We're a bunch of alphas out here, man. Okay? We 10 toes down out there in the churches, man. You know?
Like you said, you ain't waking them niggas up, man. You got like rappers like Dirt, millions of dollars still living in the trenches. Like that's, you know, Jake do it, you know, growing up, you don't got money, you poor. But if you can get out of it, why not get out of it? Point I'm making is that Jake don't want to get out of that situation. That's what it is. You know, the scriptures tell us, again, wisdom quiet in its chief places of concourse.
What's that saying? You know, you can check Jake out the hood, but you can't check the hood out of Jake.
Right. Or they look at you that with the nigga. Take the nigga out.
Yeah.
Take the nigga out the hood.
And that's the reason why these Edomites, you know, they don't want to live around you Jakes out there, you low-level Jakes. They don't want to live around you. I mean, people are just blatantly wicked, man. They're just wicked. Nobody want to be, but then you want to seek their love. You are still trying to seek after their validation, though, when they can't stand you. Look at how you Jake act, man. How you 2/3 act, man. Okay? You're waxing worse and worse, man. They tell you, I get a news flash on my phone, man. Somebody here got shot, or a weekend of terror, or death. You know, multiple people got shot, few people got hurt. Okay, over somebody can't even go out and have a good time and enjoy themselves.
Hey, Jake, this is spirit. You say that earlier. I went to go get some food, right? From Ishakar. It's like you know, you get your grilled food at chicken, ribs, and all that stuff, right? And it's who's in it? It's like Ishakar, but it's like mixed with, I guess, Peruvian and shit like that. Whatever the case may be, but it's northern in there. And every person has a job. You have the one that's cooking the food on the grill, like he got a big ass grill, fire flaming out of the shit. He's spinning it, throwing a little sauce on, you know what I mean? That's his job. He don't mess with the food, he don't take nobody's orders. People come in there talking to him, but he be like, you know what I mean? That ain't his job, you gotta talk to him. Then you got one dude that he runs up everybody, he also cuts up the food. He got the women serving, all of the people who sitting down and things like that. And I was looking, they all moving, because it was crowded. Moving. You can't do that. Because somebody in there be slacking, somebody in there be complaining, they want to sit down. When Lord in there, they working, getting it done. That's why you don't see much of, let me say, tribe of Judah, own business here, there, with all Jake, you know, I mean, Judah. Because Jake, we say Jake is short for Judah, but I'm specifically trying to narrow out Judah. Right. You don't know that Negro.
I won't be hiring you, bro.
It's a problem. If there was a woman, and they all mixes, women, men. But when I was in there, I'm standing in line, you can see how everybody's just moving. They working, because they trying to be efficient, trying to get you in, get you out, trying to, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody complaining, none of that. He rolling this shit, it's hot as hell, it's just steam. I'm looking at it like,
Good,
damn.
we eat good over here. Good food, yeah. Good
Yeah.
food. It's the same place that we went to today. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's order, right? You see everybody
Yeah.
order, everybody's doing what they gotta do. You know, everybody got the specific job that they're doing, man, and it all comes to where you hoping that it's for one cause.
Yeah, the tribe of Judah is the top tribe that the Lord established among the tribes of Israel, right? The fourth born. But today, Judah is the worst tribe. And every time I see Jake women and they come in, they always act like they run the show. Women that come into something that's already established and
Right.
act like they the boss.
Right.
And they
Right.
look at you and they expect they loud and they expect that you supposed to be, under them.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
yeah, okay, all right, well, what's going? It's like, yo, calm yourself down.
Right.
But this the thing, man. Jake has been Judah, I keep saying Jake. Judah has been messed up by this slavery because this black woman has no delicateness. She's rude. She don't have no honesty. She don't take no accountability. She's an evil woman when she wanna be. She could be as nice and cool when she wanna be, but she prefer to like to be a little more evil
Mhm.
and have it her way.
Callous,
You know,
callous, yeah.
Judah is messed the fuck up. They messed the fuck up. This rap shit, the music, going back to the 40, the 50s, Jake was out here with the suit and ties,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were working.
Mhm.
They might have, there was a Rolling Stone maybe, they'll hit the bar, whatever the case may be, but they had their wife at home, they had a lot of children.
Mhm.
This Judah been destroyed by this hip hop music shit and then by the influence of the movies. The movies that come out, that's the influence because when they show Jake, they showing Jake like, this is how we are. So you mimic the movie, it's a hot movie, it's a dope movie, it's a classic,
Yeah.
and now you thinking you gotta act like that because they showed you that's how Jake act.
Right.
You kind of relate to it because it's like, yo, they do act like that. But then it's like a stigma that goes on for generations. It goes on for generations, and so Judah has been brought down to a level where it's like, damn, y'all are the top tribe.
Yeah.
Judah, I'm supposed to be of the tribe of Judah.
Yeah, and that
Fucked up, man.
And what Esau does is that he exploits Jake in movies and stuff like that. So when the whole world looks at us in other countries and look at us though, this is what they think that everybody is acting like them. You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
And then they come down here and look down on Jake though, but Judah, per se Judah, they look down on Judah, but they didn't even know Judah made this place work.
Exactly.
Keep this place going.
Yo.
They wouldn't even, the other nations wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the blood, sweat, and tears of Jake.
But yeah, think about how Judah set the trends. The fitted caps, New York, everybody in the world with that. Clothes man, everybody now wearing, trying to, yo, what up, boy, what up, my boy? Like, this is all type Judah, the sagging the pants, the Northern is copying this, the rap shit all day, Then you got Northern, like, it's all from Judah.
Yeah.
But Judah's still at the bottom.
Right.
It's like the worst,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But just like the brother said, man, it's not conducive for a brother to be in the hood, trying to bring out the word, because those are where the real demons are. Okay, those are the ones that are going to come up against you. He getting offended, he emotional, he want to go run in the house, go get a gun. For what? Why you get a gun? A gun for what?
Yeah.
For what? Because you're defending white Jesus. That's what it really boils down to at the end of the day. You know? Okay? That Sambo Coon slave mentality. And the worst of the jakes, those are the worst destroyed in the mind. Those are the worst destroyed. Those are the ones that really they take that doctrine of Jimmy what's that called, Jimmy?
Jim Crow.
No, not Jim Crow. The one that was Willie Lynch. Those are the ones that's most destroyed by the Willie Lynch letters, man. They're still because the ones that you out there killing each other like that, okay? You found that same doctrine of the Willie Lynch, man. Those are the most destroyed, man. The Lord's going to destroy those people, man. Those are the bottom of the barrel of Judah, man. The Lord's going to have mercy on a remnant of some of them, but they're the worst of the worst, man. They're the worst of the worst, man. We're not supposed to be out in the hood preaching. We're going to be on in the places of commerce, man. People got doing goods and services, man. Okay? We talk about here in New York, man. You going downtown, man. That's a kind of a big thing, man. A lot of times they don't go downtown too often like that. And they don't have to, Sometimes they put on their best to go downtown. They stuck uptown somewhere, They stuck in the areas where they stay at, man.
Right.
You know? Oh, I gotta go downtown and take care of some business. You know, that's really, you know, then they want to try to act halfway civilized, you know?
The thing with Jake is that for us brothers got a precept. Not doing a lot of talking.
I was gonna bring out homeless
It does get some,
Come.
But the scriptures say, was Isaiah 28, where it said like, you know, with death are we at agreement? You know, because like the brother was going into, you know, a lot of times, you know, this truth is straightforward. Like the scriptures say there's no lie of the truth. And I remember the apostle Tahar, you know how he does a lot of commentaries. So he had did a commentary. I forgot exactly what they was talking about, but you had IUIC in a barbershop. And a lot of times, like when truth comes out, a lot of Jake, they choose not to say like, you know how brothers say, you know, black women, you know, we was talking about the black women, they fucked up nowadays. But then you might have a Jake where he has a situation where his sister is holding it down for the family.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't say that about all black women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, you can't make the truth your reality, you know?
Yeah.
You only see it based upon your reality, and that's what's wrong with you.
Right.
What's it saying? You know, if the shoe fits, it don't apply.
Yeah.
So of course we don't say everyone, but we know what we're trying to say.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
majority.
Especially majority in this
Yeah.
section, you know, we shouldn't have to tell you that.
Right, you're not gonna nitpick on every fucking
Yeah,
situation.
we know that the majority of these Israelite tribe women are adulterous. So when a guy that's supposed to be his girlfriend kills her, first thing that comes to mind? She probably was with somebody else and he didn't like it. You know?
Yeah.
I got something. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." And again, you know, when we're not gonna go down to the hood, you know, or I should say, go down to these danger spots and everything
Right.
like that. There's no point. Rather, we will go to like the brother said, and like the scriptures say, the chief place of concourse, man. You know, and that's the main streets, man. You know, preaching the word.
Exactly, because you gotta think about it. You know, we running a business here. We running Yahawashi's business. And where would you put your advertisement? You gonna put it on the back alleyway, or you gonna put it, you know what I'm saying, on a billboard, like, you know, the highest point. And its billboard is gonna be at a corner. It's gonna be at a corner property, you know what I'm saying, where everybody can see it when you first come on that street, you know?
That's a good point.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
You know, another thing too is that the knowledge itself is so uplifting. It's so dominant. Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi's word, you know, the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom is so dominant that when you speak it, the Lord said his word is what? Quick, powerful, sharpening any two-edged sword, piercing.
Even the son of the story.
Yeah, you know, it gets into their spirit. So it's like you're moving minds, you're moving spirits on people. That's why we have a form of spiritual powers right now. By the Lord allowing us to have the Holy Spirit to go in out the word and to edify, or even to condemn somebody that's going off.
Yeah, kind of that, you know, that's what scripture says when one or two or three gather there right in the midst.
I got something real quick. What you're saying, this is John 3 and 19, straight to the point. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil.
Yeah, you know, the answer that came into the room, but you rather dwell in confusion.
Yeah, let me get up out of here. Y'all really got it. I'm gonna head out though. I'm gonna catch y'all. All right.
You rather dwell in confusion.
And I was going to say, the scriptures too, where Jeremiah, I believe he said that the words that come out of my mouth, they are fire and you are wood, roughly paraphrasing, because it's burning them inside, man. Because they know that they did wrong.
Exactly.
You know, so it feels different. It feels wrong, you know?
How can somebody randomly get angry with you? Because when we speak, it's the word of the Most High that's speaking through the brothers, and it's talking about them. You don't know them personally. You don't know what they did yesterday. You don't know if this woman she just like got off the bus with her mistress, you know, her adulterous man. And then you speaking about women committing adultery, she want to fire off on your ass. Who the fuck is you? You ain't God. You can't judge me. Only God can judge. Shut the fuck up. You know? And it's like, what's wrong with this woman? She got D. That's the spirits. Because she why? Guilty.
Yeah.
You know?
I got something. This is Galatians, straight to the point. 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know, because all in all, these guys, most people in this world do hate truth. They don't want to hear that. And I can say this, that I've been getting this a lot lately, that, you know, as far, not a lot, but sometimes people may come across and see me in a certain way, and they think it's pride. They think that you know, they get intimidated by a certain person, you know, to where, but all in all, it's not pride. You get confused with pride and confidence, you know, so that you could, and that's going to show it also in these last days. You're going to see that guy that just has that look, like he knows something, you know, I'm going to follow him. Like the scripture says.
That's the case because most jokers, they think us, when we teach the word outside, that we have some sort of pride. It's confidence. They don't like, you know, women don't like it and men don't like it. Israelite women and Israelite men don't like it when the Israelite man talks like he know.
Yeah.
Everybody, like say you at the job and you around your co-workers and everybody's talking about, you know, something, this subject come up and you speaking like, yeah, nah, I know this and that. And it's like, but you know what I mean, everybody they own, you know, it's kind of like because you're giving off that vibe like you over them.
Right.
They're the natural man. They can't receive the spirit of the Most High or the things of the spirit of the Most High. They can't receive it. So to you, it's automatically hate.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like that nigga. Like, that nigga think he is. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck that nigga. Then they talking about you behind your back, and you like, I was cool with everybody. What's wrong with y'all?
Like you run the whole mood and shit.
Right.
You say something.
Jake wants you to be like, especially dudes, yo. Women can't stand that shit. And dudes that are like maybe older than you, they like for you to be like, we gotta play dumb a lot. I play dumb a lot. If a guy older than me and he start talking like he know it, I'm like, all right, word, and let him feel like he, you know, teaching something. So I don't give up who I am and cause a problem in this city. I just want to get through here. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta play dumb, you know? I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't here to argue with you. Oh, that's all right, word. Right, damn.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
I didn't
You
feel
feel
like
like
that.
that. That's
Word up.
shit.
Yeah, appreciate that.
That's what some of the apostles in King David did, you know what I mean? They played dumb, you know, they have to, you know, great adversaries.
Yeah, so you get by.
Yeah, you get by.
You gotta disguise yourself.
That's using wisdom, that's what we use. Go, you got it.
Actually, I don't really think this piece was all good.
Speak up.
No, I'm sorry, I don't really think that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come. Okay.
Oh, no?
Nah.
Okay, kind of. I was gonna say it goes back to being wise serpents harmless as a dove. And I can say this too, when a person, you can tell when a person's like actually know what he's talking about, or he's like just taking it out of his ass and he's like, all right, you know, because you could tell again the confidence in what he says. Because if a random nigga just comes out of nowhere, just start talking random shit, you could just tell it's like, all right, when you gonna get done, man? You know, just like you could just tell, man. But when a man, I could just say as far as a man of the Lord, you could tell who is for the Lord and by the way he speaks, you know.
Go.
I could finish this up in Romans if anybody doesn't have it.
Yeah, you got me. Go ahead.
Come Romans 12 and verse 2, it says, and be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that reminds me of Yahawashi, where he said that you have to be born again. You know, you have to forget the things that you once knew, because the things that you once knew were dirty. That's why we're cleaning our minds, you know, and filling our minds in with good things, you know.
Oh, hey, well, this is the word transform. It's a Greek word. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. It's long, met, whatever. It says to change into another form.
Mm.
To transform, and it says to transfigure.
Mm.
It says, A, Yahawashi appearance, well, that's that.
Yeah, as far as the again, renewing your mind, transforming yourself into well, let's keep reading. It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Mm.
So we're changing ourselves into the what the Most High accepts, man. Because He doesn't accept this world. He doesn't accept a nigga, you know. So we're changing ourselves and getting ourselves ready for the marriage, right?
Yeah.
You know. So that's getting our you know.
Hey, real quick, it's the Collins English for transform. To transform something into something else means to change or convert it into that thing. You know?
Mm.
So transform into what? Men of the Lord.
Right.
You know? Repenting, you know, being of the Lord's sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, preparing ourselves for the wedding,
Right.
Down.
you know?
And again, it makes me think of too the ways of this world is foolishness with the Most High. So why would we want to be a part of this world when, first and foremost, the Lord is not for this world; He's against it, and and He's against it, man. You know.
I got some. This is James 1:23 in the NLT. For if you listen to the word and don't obey, it is like glancing at your face in a mirror. You see yourself, walk away, and forget what you look like. But if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it. If you claim to be religious, but don't control, well, that was pretty much the point on that, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna say, as far as that, like, there's certain people that will hear. Hey, that's what happens all the time. You see a person that comes up to the camp, they listen, and they just go away. We give them so much knowledge and everything like that, and tell them this and tell them that, but then they walk away and they forget. You know what all the things that they just heard, they just forget it. You know, then they just keep going and just worry about the things that are in their life. You know, like that's important.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. And it's kind of like you forgot that we told you that was a smear on your face. The truth is, it's a mirror. It helped all of us. You know, brothers always say things and came like, damn,
yeah,
that's me. You know, I need to get my shit together.
right.
But that's what this truth is for, and it's rough. Hey, like we always say, you know, you rather man than the Lord. You know, like when the Lord, when they thought that they could speak to the Lord rather than Moses, then the Lord, you know, it started thundering and the earth started shaking and things got crazy for him. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to take away his prophets, and then you're really going to speak to him face to face, so to speak.
Right.
And what it say in Isaiah 29:6, you know, that the Lord visited the people with tempests and storms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it makes me think of too, like, say a person got shit on his face. You tell me he got shit on his face. Oh, okay. He walks away and just forget that he got shit on his face. Like, yo, wipe it off, man. Like, what the hell? So it's like, that's really how Jake is, man. Dumb as hell. You tell them a certain thing, but they're not hearing it. But the Heavenly Father gave them the ears not to hear it, man.
Right.
You know?
So you looking foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a quick one, right? This is 2 Corinthians 16:75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, which is Guide, right? He's our like roadmap as well. He guides our steps in righteousness, right? It says, verse 76, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Going according to what the brother read right here. It says, saith the Lord Yahawah, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. You know, so if you keep the commandments and precepts of the Most High, you'll be blessed. Because you remember it. You remember, you know, what the scripture said. So you're holding yourself to that standard.
Right.
You're living your life according to that conduct, you know, that behavior. Because there's all sorts of behaviors out here, and Most High ain't with it, right? For you Israelites that's of the world. He's only with the behavior that he really told our forefathers and how we should construct ourselves through the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why Baruch 4:1 says the laws of the Lord abide forever.
Yeah.
It still exists. Wars ain't like over with.
Right.
What do you think Yahawah's going to judge 2/3 of his people from?
Right. And I was gonna say too, let not the sins, what was it saying?
It says, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahawah, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities
If
live.
you do wrong, scriptures even say the wages of sin is death. So best believe if you continue to do these certain things, you're gonna die, man. Something's gonna happen to you.
Yep.
You know, so you better wake up now, and then before that time comes and you get spiritually smacked upside the head and wonder what the heck just happened, or why is this happening to me? And now you're going to cry to the Lord and why, Lord, why? What did I? You know why, and if you don't know why, then well,
Yeah, we found it there.
you're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't know why, He's gonna do it again till you understand. Scripture say, why shall they be stricken anymore? You know.
Well, it's going to ultimately send that judgment, and that's going to cost you your life, and then you're going to go back up in the spirit world.
Right.
And you're going to be proving the scripture in 2nd Ezra 9, they must know it after death by pain. You're only going to get this truth until you go up to the spirit world and be brought back again.
Right.
You know?
Going in front of the face of the Most High.
That's scary, man.
Then he gonna tell you what. Damn.
Right. Your judgment comes before you.
With a zero bank account.
Right.
Negative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing still, no works and no nothing, man. Just, nothing.
Oh, well.
Yeah. After death, then come judgment.
Yeah.
Still gotta pay that tab too. Now you learn why. Now you still gotta pay that tab.
Yeah, I got something because I also quoted it. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 7. Straight to the point. Wait. Yeah. It says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out."
That's right.
You know, and again, just with riches profit nothing. You know, like the brother said, zero bank account. You know, you got nothing. Hey, but what are we doing? We're laying our treasures up in heaven. You know, well somebody can do that if they want. You know, as far as the treasures that we're giving, as far as what awaits us, Lord will, in the kingdom, man. You know, we're not worried about the crumbs that are on this earth, man, because it's worth nothing. Like the brother said, you know, everything under the sun is vanity because you can't take it with you. So it's no point. It says, and have. Nah, that's it.
I got a quick one. This is 2 Corinthians 5:9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahawashi, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it said what? Knowing the terror of the Lord. So we know the terror of the Lord. That's why we're out here on the highways and byways telling you, hey, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to, we're warning you, letting you know, because then it shows the fear in us, man. The beginning of knowledge is fearing the Lord.
It shows that we know the terror of the Lord, because when the Lord bring that terror, that's your act.
Yeah.
That's it. It ain't no talking it out and saying, wait. It's judgment time when the Lord gets busy. The Lord sent forth the prophets, and they've been speaking, the prophecies and warning and condemning and reproving and exhort the name of the Lord for many years now. That we're at a point in time that the Lord is actually about to close the doors. He's about to remove his prophets from prophesizing. That's scary. Because this means that now when shit starts to come down the pike, you can't run to these men to try to get understanding and get your act right. Or get, to act right. You can't, to get understanding to do right.
Yeah.
To please Yahawashi. It's over. Go do you.
Yeah.
What's the scripture say in Proverbs? Let them eat of the fruit of their own way.
Yeah.
Close that go about to close that spiritual heart.
Yeah. Because once you like the seal, that's it. It's done. That's it.
In the missiles.
Yeah. God, I'm just about to say something.
Yeah, close the precepts too, bro.
Yeah, God. let's see, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36, it says, verse 35, it says, cast away, therefore, cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have a great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that shall, after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive a promise. And we know what that promise is, man. You know, the kingdom of heaven. You know, the first fruits, everything that we wanted, you know, in our hearts, man, because it's gonna come to fruition, man, in our righteousness, man. New bodies, immortality, peace on earth. You know, when you put these heathens and this devil and slavery and all this stuff, man, and there's so much more to come to the point that our minds can't be attained, man, but what's in store for us, man. You know, and that's what keeps us going, man, and salvation. And it says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So, you know, like the follow up, just like I said, the Lord had no pleasure in them, man. You know, I mean, let that be an example, man. It's to keep pushing and keep going, man. Not to give up, man. You know, I mean, you don't want to be that guy. You don't be that example that the Lord's talking about in the scriptures, man. You know, I mean, we won't be the ones, like I said, man, it's gonna be in that, you know, the first verse, man. Be up in the church, man. Be up, you know, be in the book of life, man. You know, be in that table, Yahawah, getting our heads crowned, man. You know, and having eternal glory. You know, that's what we want.
Yeah.
You know, but brothers got it.
Yeah, hey, one thing I've been praying for, like eyes to see and ears to hear, you know, that Yahawashi allow me to see, like, you know, this truth, what it is, how beautiful it is, you know, because at any time, you know, like going to the scripture the brother had read, you know, the hell, like scripture say, the cares of his life, it could warp that vision to where you think it's not profitable anymore, you know?
Yeah, the world is a motherfucker. But if the Lord with us with the Holy Spirit and He's with us, we can't fail.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit we go through, bro.
Right, but what? We still there though.
Right.
We still there.
That's a fact.
You know, like I said, you know, the journey's on us, man. You know, that's why I said work on your own salvation, Phil Jim. Like I said, you want it bad, you know, we just gotta go through it, man. You know, like I said, you know, the hard part's not here yet.
Yeah.
You know, with this.
No, it's like I was gonna say, we gotta really get better in patience, you know? That's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's
and,
hard.
It's good to fast, because remember, to get rid of demons is prayer and fasting. You know, to be on a level for having great faith. We want to have great faith, not just faith, but great faith. You know, in Yahawah, remember the disciples asked Yahawashi. They said, Lord, you know, how can we have great faith? You know, he told them, he said that, you know, you're supposed to be able to look at a sycamore tree and tell it to go into the ocean and then remove.
Yeah.
That's how powerful, man, that we are. But through the Lord, that's how much powerful we are. Paul said we're more than conquerors through Him that loves us. You know, even though we counted out like sheep, he said, nay, we're more than conquerors through them that love us, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, shalom to the apostles and elders, man, because like this brother always goes into, you know, 30, 40 years. You could build $1 million pension on a job for 30, 40. You could do a job for 30, 40 years, build $1 million pension, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you have family, you have kids, your kids have kids, you know, a lot happens in 40 years, man.
If you dedicated that 40 years into the world, you know, you'll be you know, you be some wealthy but still fucked up, you know? But in the Lord, it's gonna pay out, man.
Yeah, it's on my head. Yeah.
Word, man.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So with that, hopefully brothers are edified. You know, this is GreatMillStone of Virginia to give his latest news article lessons to the spirit and power of BaHaSham. But as always, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahawah.
Qadash. I say double honor to the elders of GreatMillStone, both for teaching the truth. And of course, I'm going to say peace and blessings and salutations to your Akamada that put in the truth throughout the full reserve, to live to the best ability, scattered to the full reserve. For them to say shalom. Kwam Yashwala, Wafa Ball. Shalom.
Shalom. Hey, shalom to you, bros. You comment, boys. Shalom.
Shalom, bro.
Shalom, bros.
Akbar.
Yep.